สวัสดีครับผม hello everyone, welcome back to Phoenix Wright the game with me Professional. So we are back for more a Phoenix Wright game. So we're gonna continue with the case about the circus actually. Maximus, not Maximus, Maximilian. The Maximilian guy is under arrest actually, so we are gonna solve this case on the first trial actually. So let's see how it goes. Oh my god, click that. There you go. Square. So Oh yeah, if you like what you see, don't forget to follow, subscribe to the channel, and keep going. Please, thank you. So let's continue with the trial. Yeah, I hope my throat's still fine. December 29, 9:33 a.m. District Court, lobby number 5. I forgot how. Oh, okay. I remember the sound now. Give me a second now. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk. What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie. I hope I do the right voice. It's been a long time to do the voice on this guy. Oh, I just can't function, sweetie. Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? You don't think I could fly, do you? Huh? You know, you got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, we could fly in and warm up the cloud a little. No, don't do that. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick said and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? Me? How? I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously informable. One gripe of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side. No, they won't. Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. So the interest of me flying is interest. Okay, sure, fine. It's 10 a.m. This is court number 2, courtroom number 2. And now the case of one. What? Your Honor, get on with it. Oh, sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Jones. So... Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. I hope you don't bother thinking you win this time, Mr. Phoenix, right? Huh? That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. Hold on. Increase the sound. It did not count. Do you hear me? She must still be upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero, sit, nada. I'm not losing this case. Why? Because it is not in the nature of the one karma to lose as anyone. I guess being born with the name one karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge. But it's not right it brings her dad back. There, opening statement complete. Now, let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time. Well, you may call your first witness, Miss Wakama. Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there. Now. Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it. It's not trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. All right, Detective, you may begin your testimony. Detail the events, okay. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All the circus performers were gathered at the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:50 p.m. The victim was found bent over the wooden box stairs and a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. I see. He was beaten to death. Here is the autopsy report for the victim. The court accepts this into evidence. 10:15. Blood force trauma to the back of the head. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me rewind this again. So we have a crime scene pictures. We have a hat, silk hat. Ringmaster paper around the about salary problem. The poster piece might be important later on. King, is that the king card or jack of trade? I wonder. The broken bottle that smashed hit on the head. Circus map. Okay. The money the monkey. Take care of Afro. He loves shiny things. Ring from T to R. From T I guess it's trio. Yeah, T is from trio. Then there's Regina Berry, the daughter of Ringmaster. This is the Ringmaster. Russell Berry and Moe, the clown. Okay. Hold on, I check everything. Russell on autopsy report 10:15. Okay. A blood object. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Detail the events. Let's do this. Let me save first. In case things might got terrible. The night of the crime, snow of 9:40 p.m. 9:40 p.m. Meaning extremely cold outside. Hold on. So we die around 10:15. Hold it! Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about an inch and a half it was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground till the next day. The snow. Let me see. There's got to be more to this. Eh? What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of circus doing on the night of the crime? Okay. When you say all of them, who do you mean? All of them, who do you mean? Okay.
Everyone but dancers and staff there were there. Regina, the animal tamer, Roy the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defender, Maximilian Galactica, and its victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regina the tiger. Regine the tiger was there as well.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he's happened to snatch my wristwatch. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after this proceeding.
The practice session broke up around 10. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to?
Regina was playing with Richard, while Moe went back to his room, tired from work. Then the ventriloquist went to the front gate, observing his own world. The ringmaster and Max went out to the ringmaster room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You would happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary.
Actually, Max was asking Regina hands in marriage. And they said to place in Kazan. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15.
Okay, not a problem, pal. We got a witness that told us how the whole thing went. Ow!
This is totally meaningless. Time to move on.
Alright, we just have to revisit the testimony later. If it comes through, would you mind telling us how the victims met his end?
A wooden box?
That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying a box, It was rather strange wooden box, Your Honor.
ก็ไหม Sorry about that.
What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looks. Not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say?
Lock what? Punch over. Why is on the box? This may be the only time I may ask him some question. Hold on. Save first. I might need to ask another question about this one. So we got the evidence. We got the box. It was locked. It was locked. So who has the key? Maybe the monkey has the key. The content. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle.
What?
Bottle? What is that, detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
What? For cooking? Hold on, let me check the vocabulary. Condiment. Oh, some kind of spice? Condiment bottle. What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why in the world was locked in that big box?
There was only one little bottle in that huge box. I wonder if that has some sort of special meanings. Ooh, okay. Pepper. Why pepper? I don't get it. Hold on, let me ask again. box. This wooden box, you figure it weighs around 20 pounds, right?
Sounds about right. The whole thing is lined with iron.
Iron plating. Why do you think it's lined with iron?
I figured they just did it to make the box.
Yow! I think we could all do without your guesses, detective. Stick to what little you actually know.
Sorry. Suffice it to say, the box is really heavy.
Much better. You may continue on, detective. Hold on. Hold it! Box one. The locks, okay. You say the box was locked. How exactly was it locked?
Well, he had quite a steady lock on it. It took quite a bit to open that bad boy up.
So when you find the box, it was locked, correct?
Yes, it was. Some of the forensic team took it back to the precinct to crack it open. I see. Continue, Detective Gumshoe.
Okay, so that's it. Because of there was blood or something that snapped a... What is that word? Why vertebrae? Which part of the neck was that? Back neck or front neck? Backbone เหรอ Oh, so back of his neck. So someone sneak behind him then, okay. Hold it. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
You done your homework, pal.
And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak.
My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No. I may make it disappear with magic. Ho ho ho. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the events now.
I guess that's all we gotta get out Gumshoe in this case. You mean are we gonna get out of him is that little bottle of paper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
I'm not even on the stand yet.
Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
I don't know, but wrap up has much as mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Wankama, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. She must be talking about Bendy Van Tradekis. I wonder if Trio would show up on the stand as well. Oh, yeah, he did. Please state your name and application for the record.
My full name is Trio Quill.
Or maybe a gangster sound.
My full name is Trio Quill. I am employed as the operative teamer. Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was the one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, Ventriloquist. The robot's cutting off your circulation. I say that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me, but...
Oh, sorry, maybe really rough sound, sorry.
Maybe you don't believe me, fine. I grace you with a sound.
Me. The world of the law, exciting and darling, guilt or innocent. Decided by the judge dressed up like a woman.
Well, what do you think?
It has a good rhythm. It's just a rhythm. There is something to be desired, so to speak. judge. Chef, just look at your nose. You would think you have to sense to fix it? Exactly, I want to punch you to the face on the off chance swearing would help. You know that you know is the reason you'll never be an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy seeing everything that's flashed into their minds.
What's going on here? Order! Order! I want to know who the victim is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let you all handle this. Oh, sorry. What's the line? I forgot to read it.
I'm not the one to worry about. You're not the one I should be worried about. Out!
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this weakness. Now, let's proceed. Okay. What you missing? My meeting was over. I left the tent with the stooge, I mean clown. When we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza entrance. That's when I saw Max, heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the one heading that way. How would that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. You saw Maximilian Galactica headed toward the scene. You sure of that? You sure of that? Without doubt, he had his silk hat cloak and the down white rose on his chest. Silk hat cloak. Okay, he does have silk hat cloak and white rose. Okay, you're right. Fine. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get a picture. Just one thing. You say you ditched the clown?
That's right, good dress boy.
Well, so you were with him. Would that mean the clown committed crime?
He's got a point. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
Why is that?
Here's an absolute proof.
Silk hat?
This was found in the scene of the crime. It belonged to the defendant. Ah. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be in the scene.
Well done, Miss One Comma. Your prosecutorial skill were unrivaled. Well done.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay, I guess she's the boss again today. What's your weakness? Once practice was over, I left the tent with the clown. Really, you left together? Hold it! The clown, you mean you talking with about Moe? I'm kind of talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic. I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 out of the way to kneeling over for good. Poor guy. We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy ahead of the pack.
Then what happened?
Okay, hold on, let me save first. Okay, we ditched him. Why? Why the plaza entrance? To do some digging, I guess. It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't taking in your nice warm lodging house has been a better idea?
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you would leave the thinking to the witness. But I'm a good thinker. At least my teachers always say I was. This way saw Max leaning towards the scene of crime. How do you know? Are you sure it was really Max Galactica? I can't say Jack. How would you mistake someone wearing such a slabby free please get up? Slabby free please get up? Get the wax out your ears lawyer nowadays. You're like talking to a brick wall. Max free please get up. Jeez, could you be any more dense? All together now. Silhouette cloak, white roses. Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little more effort into preparing your questions. Thanks, Maya. There's only one heading that way. Hold it! Only one? You saw Max and only Max, right, trio? That's right. That makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night. One person.
That's quite a bit of sense to make Max one suspicious character.
There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something I'm missing this? When we saw Max. Okay, what happened last time, huh? It should. I'm trying to think what happened now. I don't think you saw it. I don't think you saw it. Oh yeah, he did not see only Max that night. Sorry about that, I need to check something. There's no proof of Max. It was proof of Max. Yeah, I think this is the only conclusion I have. There's a problem there. He did not see Max. There is no proof about Max. That's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max. Does it seem like you should have seen someone else as well?
What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright?
Who else do you suppose this witness would have seen? I think you seen this one too. Take that! Oh. เจ้าข้าอย่าช้าแบงค์เบน Sorry, Joe. Okay, hold on. There is no proof about Max. Hold on, let me try. Wait a second. There's no proof that the witness saw Maximilian Galactica. Hey, you still don't get it, do ya? I saw what I saw. I saw Max VP's joke of the costume. Alright, let's say it all together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Thank you.
I think you should study up in your celebrities, Mr. Wright.
Great, I'm getting shut down by a toy. The police show up and took Magic Boy away. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? I suppose that would have been around. Hey, what time was it? I think it was around. I say a bit after 10:30 p.m. I think. practice can at 10 p.m. So you hang around the logic house the entire time. I guess that sounds about right. Was it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather. Well, the truth is... Well, shut up! You big nose dupe! Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just standing outside in the weather? Well, maybe you were waiting for someone? Whoa, what? Let's say we were waiting for someone.
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your offhand theories.
Objection!
But this weakness, he's cranking under the pressure already. I'm onto something.
Mr. Wright, who do you suppose the witness was waiting out there in the cold that night?
Oh, it's who? Okay, sorry.
Take that!
Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Ah! You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken?
Is this true?
Well, I can't really ask. You can't really ask me that question. Who cares about what I'm waiting for that night? What important is what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well. Your memory may be a bit stiff, but it's right.
Huh?
It seems that at this stage, I have no reason to doubt the witness testimony. And there was clearly no conclusive contradictions.
He's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Jude happened to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, really? I think he has. Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Nick? Wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. The monkeys, the ring.
Hold it!
So Max is only Max, right, Trio? It's a bit strange, don't you think? Strange, and then using some. Oh, okay. I think you know who else you're supposed to see. You're supposed to see Ringmaster.
Take that!
That's the victim.
That's correct. If Tiro was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the Ringmaster as well. Ah! Obviously, the Ringmaster arrived to see the crime before the witness. Could have seen him, anyone with sense would have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The Ringmaster and Max went together to the Ringmaster's room. Is that according to the defendant a likely story? The Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be the Ringmaster's room. Why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? Ah!
I see.
Alright. There is obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would walk right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Ah!
That makes perfect
Objection!
sense.
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
Objection!
No, he did not. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he would have missed someone else other than Max heading to the— Ow! There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. Yes, proof. I guess you got me. Alright. I spilled the beans on the real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Pain. Don't volunteer things.
Mr. Quill, tell us the truth this time. I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance of the lodging house?
I was waiting for propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
That's the matter of Puppet's marriage is not under review in this case.
You're a judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit. More pain. Thanks to your battling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. About the proposal, okay. Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give it to her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. No, you didn't. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Really? In your pocket?
You were going to propose a puppet.
Don't be so obscure. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't laugh.
I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I won't persuade us to.
What the fuck, Just? Exactly. His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now.
Okay, Mr. Wright. Let's continue with your cross-examination.
What's with that sign at the end? Propose to Regina. You still give it to her. Are you sure? You still give it to her? Because I got it right here.
Objection!
Oh, come on, really game? You're not gonna make me do that one first. Okay, won't let me answer it right away. Okay, hold on. Don't be surprised that... Hold it. By proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To Regina? Of course! That's what I mean! What kind of stupid question is that? I was going to propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together. Right, Ben? Yeah. Got it? That's the truth. What was it exactly that you plan on giving her? You know exactly what I was going to give her, non-scar. The only thing I could find that would match Regina's beauty. Answer his question. What was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring. Engagement rings? Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs. Mr. Phoenix Wright's Joe has gone too far. Time for this to end right now. France, Francisca whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Push on anyway. It may be something of a joke, but it's his historic moment. The first time a puppet has ever proposed. Ow! I advise you to cut this agreement short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring. I had to stick to facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for the man in black bath robe. I still got it right here.
Objection!
Oh, come on, the game. Oh. I'm back to giving engagement to
Hold it!
engagement ring. It is actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. So even brilliant than the real thing. I think Eugene is going to love it. It's just a ring. What's the matter, Nick? Well, there's got to be something that can catch him on. Something. You see, I keep it in my pocket waiting for the chance to pursue it.
Hold it!
Whose pocket was the ring in? Mine, of course. What a stupid question. You got to be kidding me. You think they would pull that off? Sorry. Really? You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing. Really? I wasn't in my pocket that night.
Hold it!
So you went to the logic house to give it to her? That's right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times that I lost count, but that uppity slobs keep getting in the way. Uppity. Oh. Is Max talking? Okay. I forgot his voice again. Uppity slob? He would possibly be talking about me, Maximilian Galactica. When I get a hold of him, I gotta saw his wood block in half. And not with magic. Well, they always say that love creates rivalries.
So what about this person?
Hold it!
So you're still thinking of trying to give it to Gina? Of course I am. I spent 3 months salaries on this thing. I'm not gonna give up that easy. How much he received from appearing in the circus? Probably more than he deserves. What about it, Nick? I think it's about time to unwrap this toy testimony. That's the spirit, Nick. Give him neck. The judge has that dazed and confused look again. Maybe he should get out more. Save it. Oh, sorry. I keep it in my pocket waiting for a chance for you to I keep it in my pocket Waiting for a chance to propose activity.
Hold it!
We try that one again. Engagement ring. It's just a ring, right? A cheap ring with an eerie sparkle. A cheap ring,
Objection!
Oh, come on, this one wrong. I keep it in my pocket waiting for the chance to close the door. I don't get it now, this one.
Objection!
Oh, now it works. God damn it. Okay. Fuck you, game. You take a little bit too slow at this time, yeah? Too slow. Do you mind if I show you something? What is it? What are you talking about? Uh-oh, looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring? Huh? That's mine! Give it back! Thief! Thief! Did you just testify about this weighty object? I believe you said. In the end, I was able to give it to her, so I still had it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? Ah!
What's going on here?
That's... Man, say something! Huh? Don't put me on the spot like that, Trio. I found this in Money's room.
Money's room? You mean a room which they put money? Like a bank vault?
Huh, that filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him.
Mr. Quill, I would prefer if you avoid slandering innocent fans in my court.
Well, Your Honor, monkey really is a monkey. Money is really a monkey. In every sense of the word.
Ah, I see. Well then.
Money is like to go after the shiniest thing that he can find and gather them up.
Shiny things?
Trio, when was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime. Uh-oh. What did you just say? Details. I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. Right about when you saw the defendants walk past, correct? Well, I guess you might unable to say that. That the ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh! Man, what's with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder. It's not for you to decide what has to do with that. With what? Let me say first, it sounds like something important about that. Now, Trio, back to the topic at hand. I haven't committed a thing. Not I, Mr. Trio Quill. What did you do when the drink was taken, Trio? You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring-snatching monkey money. But you weren't able to catch up with him, weren't you? It's all this slow, lofty fool called Ben's fault. While he was thumping his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame.
Well, this does indeed prove one really important point. Prove an important point. What point could there possibly be? This one has flaws. There is a huge contradiction in this witness testimony. Contradiction? The witness just testified to following effect. Right until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was out chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza. What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Where were you going with this little theory of yours? I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. Is it entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene?
Interesting.
Objection!
Well, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant Bankericus? Slip past this,
Objection!
Well, he obviously didn't see the victims, the ringmaster, around the scene. However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive. The victim is lying. He's blind by his rivalry with Max.
Well, the defense argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dog face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw a worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's first out exactly who you saw on that night.
Heh, I tell you so many times, you think you know my story is not changing. You already changed your story, sick boy. And I'm sure it will change some more. Where there is one lie, there are usually many more behind it. Exactly, Maya. That's why we had to keep after him. Yeah. I give you that. I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I have been waiting there for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, really. I say good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. Absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing that ridiculous symbol. So that means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Max? Money didn't show up after. That's right, Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max. Then Money snatched the ring and you went up chasing after him.
How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I say about, I suppose 5 minutes, I think. So the victims would have arrived on the scene in that 5 minute snatch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Great.
Hold it!
Holding. So you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night. That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up. You would think about how many eyes I actually have. I got 4, you see. 4, F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, you really think something would have slipped by me?
4 eyes is awful lot of attention and direct at one area, I suppose.
Yikes, the judge is even more dangerous than to our case than trio.
Hold it!
So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night? Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance to the tin the entire time. I guess it makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina.
Hold it!
Totally. About what time would you say the events took place? You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. Oh my god, dude. You already know that practice finished properly at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to a brain surgeon to know about around what time it was when I saw him. Let's just add 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now, what time was it?
Indeed, what time was it?
What time was it? Let me think about that for a second. Yow! I'm not giving math. It was 10 p.m.
Ah, yes, that sounds about right.
It sounds about right because it's the time I saw Max on the scene. He's not sure. So you testify that you say he could have been to Max that night. You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning during the morning and good afternoon and during the day, right? And it's obvious that I say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something in your hand? Let me guess, that's not a trio. You say good evening at night. I'm sorry, trio.
Mr. Quill, I would prefer if you keep your Wright act outside the courtroom.
Impossible. I've all lies and brief his performance. You should know better. There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of this. Isn't that a bit strange to you? What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly. How is it strange if you be cordial to one of your co-workers? Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a co-worker, I would understand. Ow! That hurt! Maybe you should think of having some proof before you lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. Oh my god, of all people. There's no reason that Trio would say something nice. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence? Proof is everything in this world, but I'm sure you already learned that one. I guess I give it a shot.
It is used to be testimony.
Hold it. You are 100% absolutely sure of what you just said.
I told you already, jeez.
I am 100% sure. There's no way that he could be any more confident than that, right? Those three ridiculous symbols, eh? Out of curiosity, exactly how many times I have asked you that question by now? If you're gonna ask again, I answer with a chorus. Everyone together now? Shell hack, Coke, white roses. Thank you very much. Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you? But it's fun starting out with everyone else. It has to be able. It has to be a hole in this testimony somewhere. I agree, but do we have a proof to make something stick? Stick? We gotta have something that will prove useful. Alright, time to go to work.
Hold it!
Oh god, hiccups. Have a comedy act. I hate to say it, but Ben's part of your little act is coming off as a bit stale. I'm sure that if a pro was to really do, ow! You're not trying to pass yourself off as a professional performer, are you? Don't get so wrapped up in yourself, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should know better. Ow! Ow! That hurts! That should have set him straight. You may proceed with your testimony, yes? So why you say not to him? But you just have a private, so how you can...
Objection!
How you have a good hands right now, hold on. Trio, is it not true that you have a fight with Max on the day of the murdered? Fight? A fight over Regina to be exact. It wasn't that big a deal, it was just an argument. A disagreement is at most. A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clocked over the head. Ah! That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
What? Is that a mission of assault and battery? Ow!
Before we handle that, we should write up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There is absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personalities of the witness on the stand. There is no way a puppet this law would just up and say good evening to his rival.
Objection!
Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to blame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
That's enough from you, Mr. Quayle. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
let's clarify this testimony on the court. Will you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
Hold on. The witness actually saw the night. Did he see him? No, I think he saw a different person. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? But there's a second witness already that they saw the one with free clothes on. I think he saw the defendants, but it's not him. Is it right? Ow! You said a trio would have no reason to greet Max if... Oh, okay. Fine. He saw a different person. Okay, there you go. Jesus Christ. I thought you would go slow, but now you want to go fast. What the fuck game? Okay. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who we say good evening to. What kind of theory is that? The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. What? If he has truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. He saw someone he knows. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trio made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it. What in the world? You?
Would the defense can't explain who it was Trio saw that evening then?
Ah, okay. Oh no, that's a crow. I cannot press save button too. Who the person that he saw that night? It's either Moe or Russell. It's not Max, so it's either Russell or Moe, but he hates Moe, so it should be Russell, right? The ringmaster.
Take that!
Oh fuck, it's not him. Okay. What do I say? See the ill temper of this weekend. There is only one person who could have met.
It must be Regina. Regina, right? She's so cute.
No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. If it was Regina, Trio would have given her the engagement ring as a present.
Oh yeah, I suppose you got a point there.
Oh, I was right. Oh my god, yes! Right for the first time, bitches. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening, it was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greet him Trio. Is that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quaid.
Or, how do you respond to this?
Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man, but once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica. Stop with the lies already.
I think it's high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quill obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The work is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica or was it Ringmaster 1, Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argued that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's three symbols. Three symbols. Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man. We gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone, all together now. Ow! Yes, you know. The silk hair, clothes, and white roses.
Objection!
a silk hat and a cloak. Anyone would wear them. Could wear them. They even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max freeze symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Yeah, there we go. Possibly even Russell Berry. What?
Miss Wakama. Do you have clear evidence that person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well,
If that's the case, it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
yes. I think we finally won a point in this one. It is really unfortunate. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right? What do you mean by that? You really established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Huh? Your Honor, the prosecution will provide beyond a shadow of doubt an answer to that question, and evidence that clearly established one thing: that there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution to prepare their next witness. Carries on recess. Hap.
Woo! Finally, we got that easy. So easy, even I answer wrong a lot. Part 2, bitches. December 29, 11:54. Code lobby number 5. This is code lobby number 5. Oh, sweetie? Sweetie, you have to believe me. You have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. That's when the ringmaster had the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems, right? But the ringmaster must be wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my state clothes. Oh, really? But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. When I got there, which means it means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went off looking like Max. Why though? Why? Fabulous! That's fabulously possibility. Well done, Nick. However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Is it a bit strange? If you think about it, all they find the crime scene was my silk hat. Silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Oh yeah, where did it go then? Double, Wow, Max, I would have thought that. You should be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grow up, magician or president. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. That's really cool. Fabulous. This mysterious just keeps getting deeper. great fabulously fashionable hold on okay 12:06 p.m. Koru number 2
Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Ms. Small Karma, please proceed with the prosecution case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Crow please take the stand? Why did she just call him a pitiful clown? The witness will state his name and application for the court record.
Anyways, come to the body.
Name and application.
Will the witness please inform the court why he's speaking autobiological gibberish?
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I never been in courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? You're in the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. This is easy for your obligation. Please state your name for this court.
Oh yeah, maybe this story is okay. Do I wear pants? The sign only say no shirt, no shoes, no service. Wow. Okay. How about this? Let you meet my prologist, Mr. Dr. Senior Butts. How about that right? But I come account with it look make your name. Lawrence Kerr, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the crime. You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct? Yes, it is.
Very well. Mr. Crow, will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbit, a face, and the rabbit again.
Without the humor, please.
Okay. Poor boy can be his normal spooky self in court. What you witness? I know. I'm not the greatest musician in the world, comedian in the world, sorry. I have been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter I say, oh god, I'm confusing my own voice anymore. Okay, what should I do now? My head got exploded already. No matter what I say, all I got in return is a wicked stare and polite applause. If no one ever laughed at my jokes, I take it to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I try. I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. Oh my god, this is not as funny anymore. What the fuck? But this atmosphere is really nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? What am I doing? Are we the ones supposed to be asking the question here? Weakness? Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the fact of this case. Really? You really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you, thank you. I can't wait. Poor Gamshu.
Now that is settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Of course we can. I'm tough for as long as you wait. As long as you want. What's your weakness? Finally. Jesus Christ. Doesn't matter. I'm the practice ever. I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was hooked. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I gazed out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They are a bit far away though. It was Ringmaster and he was with Max. He was wearing his clothes. I kept watching them and all of a sudden, Max plunged the Ringmaster over the head. Are you sure?
That's really interesting. If this eyewitness account is going to be believable, I will have to press judgment right now.
Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That's because of my insincere smile.
It's alright. This begins the defense cross-examination.
Yes, you are. Hey, you gotta find some sort of contradiction with this one.
I know that. It's alright.
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you put this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you cannot going to engage in pointless somber rhetoric.
I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this crowd to stray from the fact, I hold your responsibility. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Oh my god. We're back to the room.
Hold it!
Hold it. You say that practice wrap up around 10 p.m., correct? See? That's the thing. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now, 8 o'clock. That's something a clown can rig off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way it jokes. No. Let's not make it 8 p.m. Alright, boy? What do you mean it's not? Don't take the clown off the clowning around. Come on, Nick. Just listen to his jokes. Maya, don't push me, okay? There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I get hit with penalties. And 3, I get whipped. Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony? You are so boring. Maya, do you want to stand here? Jesus Christ. You have no idea how tired I was that night.
Hold it!
You were pooped that night. Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention, I had some bad Mexican food. What? The double cheese double. Beans, chamachinga, not chamachinga. Beans, enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened after that, as they say, happens? Aha, aha, aha. That one was cool, eh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it, he replied.
I got a good reply though. The jokes are full funny and earn you penalty.
For fuck's sake, really? Really? Penalty just for that? That's bullshit, isn't it? Hold on. Let me try that again. I thought I went straight to bed, but after I did, I glanced out the window.
Hold it!
Okay, hold it. You just happened to glaze out the window? You couldn't say that. You just say I peek, stares, glance, peek, eyeballs.
Mr. Crow! Mr. Crow!
Oh, I guess Synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Pushing. Exactly what did you look why did you look out for your window that night? Why? Clara don't need a reason to look out their window, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when you spoke yesterday, once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounds like a giant thump. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot? Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud noise. He did not just simply gaze out his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thumb, did I? Owie, owie, owie! That's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she say? I believe it would be best if Moy were to revise his testimony.
Very well, Mr. Curl, rectify your testimony.
This should start turning the table in our favor.
Hold it!
Oh, what was the sound like? Well, I guess it kind of sounds like, I guess you could say...
Mr. Curl, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
Ah, John! How would you know that I was gonna make a joke? I guess that sounds like... I'm sure it sounds like someone can keep it something really hard. Yep, that's what it sounds like, honestly.
Someone kidding in,
What then? You went to look out the window and you saw...
Hold it!
Far away, huh? Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. Don't. If my room was here, and they look about yay big, I say they're about 30 feet from my window. Just 30 feet? It's not far at all. It was snowing that night, and it's cut down on visibility.
I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw.
Hold it!
You say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away? That's right. I have been thinking about it over and over that night, since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Wakama. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster I saw that night. Think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his pretty simple, really. Pretty simple. Lawyers nowadays, do you even let the go to school anymore, do you want? Alright, everyone knows they do. All together now. Save him, Uncle Moy. See what I mean? It's always like this. The clown never went to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yeah, it's that. Enough foolishness. Get back on track.
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw, and only what he saw?
And clock the muscle over the head. You say you saw the remaster got conked over the head? Yes, I did. It was the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the completely random nonsense. What would you say the victim was like with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. What? I wasn't find the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you did saw everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see everything. Moe, did you or did you not see the crime murder committed that night?
Objection!
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this matter. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty. Uh-oh. Let me say first. Isn't this a bit melodramatic? So what will you be then, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? See the crime, let me see. I think he see the crime based on the map and everything. Or maybe not, because he just let the alarm pump. Wait, maybe he did saw him. Actually, hold on. There's not enough evidence for that. Oh yeah, that wood box is huge, right? Wait, why was it there then? I don't get it. Did he or did not see it? I don't think he saw it. It's a good thing I can just save it here. But he just say he saw a silhouette. Just silhouette. But it's pretty close now. Any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Do I have enough evidence that my client did not see evidence? No, I think he saw it. No, I don't. Well, see, right now, I don't have a clear basis to be thinking that. Then this is just another one of your pointless efforts to barge in my witness. Thus, you have to earn yourself from me. Okay, lady, why? Okay, about this one. I got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason? Of course I will. The reason is the witness really own testimony.
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Phoenix, Wright?
What really? Boy said that he heard a sound like thumb of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Moe just stayed there falling under oath. I kept watching them and all of a sudden Max clapped over the head. If Moe is to be believed when he said he looked out the window upon hearing the sound. There is no way that he could have seen Max clunk anyone. In 1972,
Mr. Cole, I respond to Mr. Wright's assessment.
they didn't come in. This clown probably escaped for a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Cole, can you recite the C-Team theme to anchor this court?
No. I just studied for a time while I jog my memory. Great job, Nick. Their types of witness always seem to have a selective memory to it. You just have to peel back the layer of the clown, make up to find the truth. Well,
back to your joint?
Well, it's pretty much happened the way I say it. Pretty much. When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow, so you didn't saw him do it. The prosecution helped me fill the gaps of my statement. Von Parma is temporary witnessing again.
So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant bang on the ringmaster?
Yes. When I look out my window, the ringmaster has already checked out.
Take out?
Yep, he was on permanent vacation as they say.
Mr. Crow,
Yeah, Ned?
you did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone silhouette next to him.
Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. If I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court equivalent. Got it?
Got it. Silhouette. It was a bit far away, but that shadow would only have belonged to Max. There's no denying it, especially since I saw his ability simple. His silk hat, that black coat, they were all there. No, they're not all there. His face was silhouette, but there was no doubt it was him. His coat was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It seems like if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yes?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night? He said he wasn't there. We had to believe in that.
Alright, Mr. Wright, commence your car examination.
The silhouette. It's a bit far away, but that's fine.
Hold it!
Why? Don't you think that you are going to a little overboard with how explicit you are being? That shadow belongs to Max. It's an awfully term statement, don't you think? What are you getting at? I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max? I'm not that kind of person who would lie about something as silly as this. The silly I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that. It doesn't seem like he is jumping to any conclusion this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max as well? So dying.
Hold it!
She will say the same thing. But if it was just a simple, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Mexico and worn them? I thought that myself. But just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max.
You sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. What? He still had...
Hold it!
You sure that is what you saw that night? Exactly what I saw. I saw is exactly what I saw. I got eyes like a hawk. Don't birds have terrible night vision? But that's not all I saw.
Hold it!
What makes you so sure as him? You were able to see that kind of detail from your window?
Objection!
There was a light There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight would have been able to see that light. Oh. Oh, Flamingos. Out of curiosity, Moy, what is your eyesight like? I can see like a hawk like my left eye, and an eagle on my right eye. Our records say his eyesight is a perfect 20 centimeters. Must be he could have seen the unseen clearly.
The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes.
Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was. Expose for the...
Hold it!
So you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding? That's correct. I'd be curious to know what caused that loud noise. It might be something incredibly hard. I think I know what that is. Too bad they haven't found it, but I bet you know for sure. They claim it must be an object. At least it says so in the autopsy report. I think I know which one is the murder weapon. It's the box right here, right? But there's no blood. Ah, no blood. Must be the box then. So who threw the box? It's your testimony and now more. If you see like Maggie the killer, you gotta find a contradiction this. That's not going to be enough. What? I have to prove that Moy saw someone other than Max that night. That's the only thing that will help. I gotta do it. But you did not saw all there.
Objection!
You did not saw all there. You say you saw all of Max Apple's symbols? As well as that still hang at the cloth, right? Moe, everyone knows that Maximilian Galenka has 3 Apple's symbols. 3 symbols? Yeah, everyone get ready? All together, now! Silk hat, clothes, white roses! What the? Who cares if he knew that it was real or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols, he just forgot to mention it. Isn't that right? Do I pie? 341-415. Silent fool. You are to respond with the whole truth. No fractions.
Order! Order!
Boy, you didn't see the rose, didn't you? To be honest, there weren't any rose on the person I saw.
Objection!
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
Objection!
Section, hold on. But the witness say he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Objection!
Then the rose must have fallen off with the defendant assault the victim. If that were the case, then the police would have found it near the crime scene.
It's alright. Are those white roses really material to the fact of the case?
Clearly not. He's just toying with his score. I got her on the clothes now. This seemingly insignificant fact has never failed in leading to the truth yet. Somebody's toying with the court. But it's not me. Your Honor, do recall to your testimony. Hold on, let me say it. Yes, now! There's no way I could mistake someone else by the ridiculous symbol. I'm mistaking someone made that crazy gap. That's why I could mistake someone wearing 3 people. He does see it. Trio saw them all. Trio saw all 3 of Mac's symbols. However, this witness claimed there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction.
Now what am I supposed to think? What is supposed to disregard upon this, but this?
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast a doubt on the prosecution case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
I'm not mature.
I come to the conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable, which means that my peace of mind I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in this next case statement, I'm prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling? This is your last chance. Okay, last chance. Let's do it, part 2. There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There is no way I could forget. See the decoration on it. He was wearing in it the entire time that he was on the scene. Entire time, hello. Hold on. Okay, sure, it's the same.
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of barging against this witness.
Oh my god, really?
If you are going to prove to me there's contradiction with Mr. Kerr's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusation.
I only got a single shot at this. I gotta be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need it. See the evidence. Then entire time. Same word. No, it's not. Wait, this one's fine.
Objection!
It's found on the crime scene. He did not wear it. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind? Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask this question? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means the silk song fell on the crime scene. I However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was raped the entire time that he saw that he was on the scene. No, that's not true.
Order! Mr. Crow,
Yes, Your Honor.
what is the meaning of all this?
You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh.
That's not right here. It's your right eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
What? Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memories. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you were sitting above me? No matter how old I get, I always get younger than you.
Enough of this silence outburst, Mr. Crow. Who do you think you are?
I signed. I swear I signed. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he's still in his dumb still had. I tell you the truth. He turned into a bratty little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it? He left the scene wearing that dumb still hat. He was there. He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? There's something I've been mulling over a while now. Moe. What do you want? You just say that he left the scene. Exactly how the murderer left the scene of crime. What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is bargaining the witness, Your Honor.
Objection!
Really? You're bargaining? This witness testimony is so full of holes. Miss Von Comma protest is useless.
You got a point. Let's hear what the witness had to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like a little baby. Besides, my kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer is obvious. He just turned around and walked away. Great. This is getting better. That's what I expect you to say. You sure that's how it happened? Say what?
I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to live on the smallest things.
Yep. To counter this how the Judge, you're such an idiot.
Take that!
Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
The footprints?
In these photos, we can clearly see the footprints of the victims. However, where are the criminal footprints? They aren't there. So Moe, exactly how did criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all this witness testimony from the court record.
I agree. His clown testimony is as likely as the clown car he came to court in.
Just wait just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I say. Fine, I tell you the truth this time. Oh my god, really? You wait a second. I think you say more than enough for this. Oh! Why are you having a trouble with that?
Let me tell.
I think I'm tired of listening to you anyway. I get the real deal this time, I swear. I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Kerr,
Yes?
the testimony you provide up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It
It's just what?
It's just a bit of confused on a bit about the criminals leaving the scene. Especially since one comment in her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Really?
Order! Order! I will have order! Vasquez got what comma? How could you?
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth of this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That is not of you. I'm going to listen to what he had to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say. You saw, Mr. Crow.
Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell ya. Let's not to waste our time with your idiotic driver. The truth. Now it's time for the next segment, more nouns. Everything that I say up until now has been true. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and the Mac was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white... Hold on. His white rose, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw he fly. This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there was no footprints. Why people don't have only footprints. I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Well, that was... how do you put into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of the crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right.
Why is he right? You believe the other witness? The other witness? Why don't you believe me? It's really you think it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I heard about flying criminal. What do you think about this witness testimony, Mr. Wright?
Hold on. I think he's saying the truth. Is I playing tricks? Nah, it's I won't play tricks. It's not a dream. No, it's not a dream. What he just said was so strange. I don't think he would have made it up.
Which means that he is telling the truth?
That's what I think. Hey, wait! That means that Max actually used magic. Yikes, you're right. Ow! Only a foolish freaking fool would be fooled by such a foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could possibly actually happen.
You imbecile.
You just gotta need for proof. This one common, this one case is sound. However, I got a feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceeding at this point. It's an undisputed fact that it's the criminal left no footprints of the crime. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mysterious of mysterious. I believe that's enough for today. Quarter to Joe.
December 29, 2:33 p.m. District Court, lobby number 5. Hey, sweetie, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know. They said the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this. fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can fly whenever I please. It's not that easy. But it looks so effortless for you on stage. It's not that simple. It's actually flying. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wire and I have them hoist me through the air. Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic. No, I broke the floor rule, the conventional rule, the only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break the magician creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks. Hey, what do we do now? All we have to do is hope we find the flying notes in court tomorrow. Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker. Great. Yeah, we need more evidence then. Okay, I think I'm gonna end today's for now. It's just getting crazier and crazier. I will be back for more Phoenix Wright tomorrow. And I'll see you guys on the next stream. My name is To and this is Tokyo Channel, and I hope you have a good day. Have a great night. สวัสดีครับ Good night guys